Hello my friends and welcome back. It's spooky season.
Witches!
I am delighted. Halloween and fall are my favorite season and holiday out of the year. I quite enjoy the changing colors, just the sense of coziness that one gets after months of a hot, muggy summer, and I find the smell of decaying foliage quite pleasant. There are many art prompts that take place during the month of October. One that I have found that lends itself well to crochet work is Drawtober. Drawtober has about 6 prompts throughout the month, which gives me a couple days to crochet something because it's very difficult to try to finish something in one day, especially when I'm juggling other projects or general housekeeping, child rearing, etc. And the fact that the theme is usually spooky, just an extra perk. For today's video, I will be tackling the first half of Drawtober, working on the first 3 prompts. Send in the clowns, ball sacks, I forgot what the other one was. Stand by. Where am I going? I'm going here. Send in the clowns, living curiosities, and fortune teller. So that means I have about a week to finish 3 projects. So we're gonna go do the thing. I whipped out the old sketchbook to come up with my designs. I've got the other 3 covered up here. I'm gonna start with the clown for the send in the clowns prompt, using some very Halloween-y colors such as purple, orange, green, black, white, flesh, and red. I'm going to use my E or 3.5mm crochet hook, some scissors, yarn needle, and stuffing. Now, let's move this all out of the way. This too. I'm going to start with the head using the white yarn. Wait a minute. The clown will also have these little green buttons going down the front of his shirt. Once the head is formed, I'll just fill in with stuffing and move on to black for the feet. Once he has 2 feet, I'm going to join the 2 together to form pants and work my way up to the body. No clown is complete without a ruffly collar. So I will add that using some more white yarn. Next up, I'm going to start on the arms. I'll be using this orange yarn for the hair. Now, to make cutting all these strands a little easier, I'm going to wind it around a stack of my business cards. And then snip one side of it to form a bunch of short strands of yarn. Then I'll spend the next couple hours attaching all these strands of hair to the top of his head. Or just use some editing magic so y'all don't have to watch this. Using that same editing magic, we're going to unravel and brush out this hair so it's nice and fluffy. Next, we'll whip up a pair of ears. those with the power of editing. And do the same for some facial features and the buttons. Call to action time! If you aren't already, go ahead, subscribe to my channel, click the like button to mess with YouTube's algorithm, post a comment below sharing your favorite thing about fall or Halloween. My favorite thing is the general sense of coziness. If this was not enough Holly for you, I can also be found on Instagram as well as Facebook, occasionally on TikTok. I have patterns and ready-made items available on my Etsy shop and patterns, free and paid, available on my Ravelry shop. Links to all this hullabaloo will be in the description box below. Did I touch all my bases? I really need to make a solid bulleted list. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming. I'm jumping right into our mermaid with this lighter skin tone color. When I brushed out the clown's hair, there was a lot of shedding that happened, so I'm just going to repurpose that into some stuffing for our mermaid's head. Moving on to her tail. I'm going to completely miscount my stitches and have to start over. I'm doing her tail in two parts, so the lower half of her body is more of her butt. And once I have the head joined to the body, I'll make the tail off camera. There, now with her proper tail and flippers attached, I can begin on her arms. Stuffing these loosely, I will attach them to the sides of her body. And move on to her hair cap. I'll address my sketchbook once more to get a better idea of how I want to go about this hair. Starting off with making it into a couple different pieces, but I'm not liking how this is turning out. So here is the first complete iteration. And allow me to wait until it's sewn onto her head to realize that I don't like it. All right, take 3, and I like this hair a lot better. Now, let's get festive and give her little pumpkin boobs. Add her face via seamless transition, and she's done. Okay, I didn't make it. I did manage to finish the Send in the Clowns and the Living Curiosities prompt. Our little clown looks excellent. I am pleased with him. The ruffly collar has to be my favorite part of him. He's great. The hair was an absolute nightmare to have to brush out. He still turned out adorable, and he's still shedding like crazy. One of my kids asked me if this was me as a mermaid, just because she has purple hair. I think our little mermaid friend, our living curiosity, turned out really well. I like her little thick, chunky tail, and then her tiny little flippers. And let's just talk about her little pumpkin brassiere. So festive. The hair took a while to figure out, but we got there. We got there. Now for our fortune teller, this is as far as she got. I am naming her Madam Eventually. I will finish her up off camera and we'll post her to Instagram. So she'll be up there once she's done and ready to be shared with the world, to share her wisdoms and her visions. Right now she kind of looks like a little bowling pin. The next video will delve into the last 3 prompts of Drawtober, hopefully. If you're participating in Drawtober as well, I would love to see your work. Let me know in the comments, track you down on the Instagrams, and see what y'all have going on. I'm in the process of wrapping up some patterns for these 3 friends, 2.5 friends, and those will be available on my Etsy and Ravelry shops once they are complete. And of course, if you happen to make something along with one of my patterns, be sure to tag me on Instagram or Facebook or your social media platform of preference, and I would love to further share your work. And with that, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate the crap out of you. Okay, I love you, bye. I got Cartoon Network pants. They're so comfy. Oh, the state of my desk. It is out of frame. Let's try some lighting. No, lordy. That'll do. I got a new pop filter, so hopefully that'll help with the smacks. Hold up. Okay. Nope. There we go. Worth it. Click the like button. And I'm not awake this morning. Mama needs more coffee.